Good morning. I've just returned from spending 2 days in training in Denver with other community organizers from across the country. The focus on the training was around power, which is not always an easy concept for a lot of people to discuss. But for those of us who are familiar with Amos, we know that when we talk about power, it's often around relational power, that ability for people to listen to one another, talk with one another, and then work together to really address the issues that are occurring in our communities, as well as empowering people to take on those issues themselves. I was struck that in one of the readings that we were doing for the training, that it said power cannot exist without word and deed working cooperatively. And I was struck by that because I kept thinking about it really is important for us to not only say what we're going to do, but actually do it. And if we just do something without explaining it, that really isn't power. But that power is found in the word and the deed coming together for us to being clear on our purpose and then implementing or following through on that. And so we've been busy as a connections team thinking about how we're going to continue to move forward in doing the work of this congregation in this community, as well as what it means for us to be partners with the Amos organization as they continue to focus on their issues of affordable housing, climate justice, restorative justice in the middle schools in Des Moines, and other issues that are continuing to be a concern for us, like mental health access and having enough members of the workforce within the mental health profession. These are all important goals for us to be thinking about as we continue to talk about what it means for us to be a justice-seeking congregation. But we must remember that it cannot be words alone for us to have power. It also must be deeds. So let us, in the next month, now that summer is beginning to wane and we begin to start our fall season with students going back to school, let us begin to think about what does it mean for us to have word and deed together. Where is our power? Where would we like it to be used? How would we like it to be used? One example that I know people continue to ask about is our community fridge. And I want you to know that we have gone a strong advocate with members of the City Council. Amy Kroll and Bridget Marbury have been fantastic individuals for us in trying to get this really off the ground, or to be quite honest, to actually put it on the ground. And I just want to give you an update that we continue to be working with city officials, and we really have the strong support of Amy in particular in getting a community fridge here on site. And so while it's not here yet, we do seem to be moving forward. And perhaps it feels like a snail's pace, but it is progress. And so we are thankful that we have someone who is using their relational power within the city government to help us so that we can use our power to feed those who are in need. I appreciate your time and your efforts and continue to be thinking about how you can be empowered to help others have power. And remember, power not only is in word and deed, but it is found in working with one another. Be thinking about who you could be working with in the next week or month so that we can continue to be a strong congregation that goes out and not only seeks justice, but finds ways to deliver it. Thank you.